In this video, I will demonstrate the deposit settings and the processes related to the deposit handling in LS Activity. So just to go through what needs to be set up, if we go to the administration part and on the reservation types. On the reservation type, which you want to accept deposits, you have to set, like in this case, we want to be able to accept deposits on events. You have a setting here called deposit account, which is basically the GL or the item which you can use for posting the deposits on the POS. So kind of temporary account to keep track of deposits on the financial side. And then you have to define if this reservation type is allowing deposits and on which level. Is it on the reservation in whole, or is it per activity or within that reservation? In this case, we decided to accept deposits on the reservation. So that's the only setting needed for the deposits. When I go then to my reservations, I have an event reservation here, LS Retail Workshop. And if we take a look at the LS Retail Workshop, so we have a workshop and it's confirmed, and we have total charges of 400, and the customer hasn't paid anything, so the balance is 400 here. So what I'm going to do is go to the POS, to the point of sale, and accept a partial deposit. So I'll close this, open up the POS here in the background, and there we have a POS command called activity deposits here. I just click on that button. I can search for the reservation or just enter the reservation number here. And it's the LS Retail Workshop, and the total charges is 400, as we can see. I hit OK. It says the balance is 400, but we're going to pay 200 deposit, so hit OK. So we get the reference to the reservation, we get the deposit payment, we just hit total cash and finalize the deposit. So if we go back to the back end side of things, and if we look at the reservation now, we see the total charges are still 400. We have the balance now of 200, which we can relate to the total to the deposit entry we entered. So I can drill down to the deposit entry just by clicking here on this fact box value here, total deposits. Or we can navigate to the transaction listing. So the transaction listing will show us all related transactions to this particular reservation. That could be, for example, cancellation charges, or in this case, like a deposit. So we see the transaction reference, which is the receipt that accepted this payment. Or the payment went through. And so at the time when we finalize this, the POS, the system will know that we have deposit and deduct it from the final payment. So let's just go through the POS, and let's pay this, finalize this reservation there. So if we go back to the POS, and we want to just pay from list. We want to pay a reservation from the list, or just pay current reservation. We actually can use that. So here we have it, pay the reservation, hit OK. So as you can see, we get the room rental, which was 400 originally. We get the reservation or the activity involved, and it deducts the POS deposit payment here, 200. So now we can just finalize the charges. So if we go back now to the reservation again, and open up the reservation card. You can see the balance is 0. We can actually see that total deposits is 0 as well, because we used it for the final payment, so that is balancing out. And we can see that the reservation has been fully paid and finalized. This concludes the sample of the deposit process. You can also, for instance, if this would have been cancelled reservation, then we would be returning the deposit. So that process is also supported, and also when you cancel a reservation, we check on deposits and pull them into the pause during the finalization of the cancellation charges. Thank you.